Now, from fronting Happy Mondays to hanging out in the Australian jungle, Shaun Ryder has had his fair share of crazy experiences, you'd say, but none of them come close to his encounters with UFOs now.
He's written a book called What Planet Am I On? And he's got a TV programme coming out on the History Channel, isn't it? History Channel, 8 o'clock Sunday night. And it's called Shaun Ryder on UFOs.
A lot of people take films, you know, a lot of people photograph them. And 7 different videos show this little object going very, very fast.
Although almost too fast to be seen with the naked eye, once the video is slowed right down, something seriously weird appears. The video shows a dome-shaped, flat-bottomed metallic object buzzing around the fighter jets.
He's very excited about that, but he hasn't turned up yet.
I know, he's supposed to be here now, isn't he? Has anyone seen Shaun? Is he not here? Oh! Oh, goodness, you made it.
Oh, yes.
Good seeing you, mate.
What planet have you come from?
Planet Manchester.
Manchester. Now, before we get underway, this is a whole passion for you, right?
Yeah.
So you hear your documentary, and the thing is, you're practicing what you preach because you believe you have seen UFOs.
I know I've seen UFOs,
Right.
yeah.
Tell us when and how.
As a 15-year-old, I was on my way to... I was a messenger boy at the post office, just signing Official Secrets Act, believe it or not, Eamon. And I was on the way to the bus stop. It was about 7 o'clock in the morning, and there was another little lad there walking to the bus stop. And we sort of looked up, and we saw this thing just hovering, and then it shot off, sort of stayed like that, and then shot off again, did this sort of zigzag, come back into, like, over the bus stop, stay there for a few seconds, then shot off, and that was, like, 1978.
And what did you think? Did you think straight away at 15, that's a UFO?
Definitely, yeah. Well, I didn't think, you know, I mean, I'd never... I mean, you know, I grew up near the airport, so, I mean...
It's Manchester Airport we're talking
about. Yeah. And so, I mean, we didn't have a lot of helicopters flying about then. And no helicopters...
Were you scared or excited?
No, I wasn't then. I was just sort of looked and went, oh, right, OK. More like interested and curious, so I wasn't scared.
And is that the only one you've seen?
No, it isn't. I mean, actually, before that, not long before that, I was at a bus stop again. It all happens at bus stops in Salford. and it was about 5 o'clock in the evening, it's going dark, and there was hundreds of lights going across the sky at Earlham and the Height in Salford. And I then actually thought, oh, wow, we've been invaded, just for a second. And then the next day, it was in the paper and on the... I think it was on the telly, that it was Salford Rugby Ground's lights had supposed to have gone a bit dolly, which it wasn't the lights.
There might be people
Wait,
watching
hold on, this is typical, but just let's listen to the man's story here.
Oh, no.
No, because people dismiss these things, right? So I'm immediately looking, there's always official explanations, but don't worry, it was Salford lights, Salford's rugby lights. Why do you think it wasn't Salford's rugby lights?
It really wasn't. I mean, I know what those lights look like, even when they go crazy.
Yeah.
And they don't look like lots of little round objects.
But, Shaun, you've been crazy in your time, too.
Yeah, and that was way before the sex, drugs and rock and roll, Eamon.
Yeah?
That's what I was just going to say, which is there'll be people watching and going, well, we know Shaun sometimes that might have been on another little plane of your own.
I think that's why
imagined it.
I think that's why they sort of let me see him, I think, so it can get dismissed as the...
Let me talk to you about dismissed.
The mushrooms.
You've got this country be very typical. The USA would be the same, whereby they will say this is disproven or not proven. Other people would say these claims are dismissed. Chile is a bit different, and you've travelled to Chile in South America. Tell me what they're more open in what way?
Well, Chile at the moment seems to be UFO hotspot of the world. I mean, it's all happening in Chile. And the good thing about Chile is their military and their air force are really inviting. You know, it's not like, oh, go away, we don't want to speak to you. They invite you in and come and have a look at our film, come and have a look at what we've got, come and sift through our files.
What are we looking at here? What's this?
Oh, now this to me looks like Star Wars Star Troopers in their Star Wars helmets coming out of the sky on pogo sticks. I mean, if you have a look at it properly, they've got these. It looks like, you know, the Star Wars sort of stormtrooper helmets. It looks. I mean, that could be. I don't know. We've been using a parachute for the last 100 years.
Yes.
And we sort of still jumping out of the sky with silk. I mean, that could be the military testing something. But
You said that the military in Chile were very open to you coming and filming there, and we've actually got a clip, I think, of you talking to one of their pilots.
Even though no one noticed anything that day, I'm intrigued to find out Commander Perry's professional view of just what the UFO might be. So you've seen the video of this. I mean, what do you think that is?
Good question. I think it's strange because it's nothing military or civilian aircraft. It's not a bird, so maybe we have something out of this planet in that video.
Are you surprised that an Air Force pilot would admit that he can't explain what it is, that it could be a UFO?
I'm surprised that they admit it on camera.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of these guys that you'll speak to, the experts, and you know, as soon as the camera stops rolling, they'll tell you something completely different than what they'll tell you when the camera's rolling.
Meaning more.
Well, yeah, and also that, you know, I mean, all of them say, well, we know there's life in the universe. Then you'll get the sort of standard responses, there's life in the universe, but these guys can't get here, it's impossible, you know. And then afterwards, they'll sort of turn it around, well, maybe they can get here,
What do you think of people, Shaun, because we were talking about people who do believe, what do you think about people that don't believe, people out there saying nonsense, it's just a speck of dust on the camera? Or
people whose minds aren't open to believe.
Who just say it's rubbish.
Well, people that really think that we're alone in the universe are pretty much Neanderthal. You know, I mean, it's like, it's same as when people used to think you fell off the end of the earth, you know, and...
Because it was flat.
Yeah. You know, it's teeming out there.
So rather than not believing, you actually think you're quite stupid if you don't believe.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that. That's absolutely brilliant, mate. It's Sunday night, it's 8 o'clock on the History Channel, and we look forward to that. And it's lovely for you, you know, you go and you do the jungle and you have that life after music, and I know you're still performing and whatever, but someone comes along to you and actually takes you seriously and says, you know, go out there and make that programme. That must have been a great thrill.
Oh, it was great, yeah. What do you want to do, Shaun? At home with the Riders, which would have been pretty boring. Seeing as all we do
I'd love to see that.
We just watch, you know, kids' television and go to the park, so that would have been pretty boring.
That's not boring. Good seeing you, Shaun, in good
Sounds
form.
great.
Thanks
Cheers.
very much,
Thanks,
Nate. Thank you very
Thanks,
much.
Shaun. Nice to
Thank
see you.
See, the thing with you is you don't want to believe because you're frightened.
No,
to
I
believe.
do believe, but
you're
I
sort of-
think I'd be quite scared to see someone, I think. I don't know, because I don't think I have ever seen one.
If you've seen anything, let us know today.